Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I am so excited to be here. I finished this bucket hat today. I started it yesterday morning in the crochet class I took. I'm so excited about it. See the package on the counter right over here? That's going out to my the grand prize winner of the Christmas in July fairies. So I got that all ready to send out. And yes, I ordered teal padded envelopes. Teal is my favorite color. So I wanted to hi Timmy, how are you? I'm surprised you're here. You're not in the Liz's Zingo. That's where I was, but I decided after somebody else won the first prize, I said, okay, I'm done. Yep, so that's why I decided to come here. Then I was gonna go into Laura's live, and it's over. I try to support everyone. Well, I appreciate that so much, Timmy. Thank you. How are you doing? Hi, Anita. Thank you. I finished it this morning. Hey, did you see my tutorial this morning? I did a tutorial on crocheting in circles. That's the name of my tutorial. It's crocheting in the round. And Anita says, love your hat. Timmy says, hi, Anita. So let's see here. I am working still on the Gen Ivy top. Hi, Timmy. How are you? Says Anita. Timmy says, I've been resting. Good for you. I'm glad to hear that. Seriously. Anita says, I haven't seen it yet. I am so behind on videos. No worries. It'll be there. I'm not taking it off. That's good, Timmy, says Anita. And Timmy says, don't feel so bad, Anita. Me too. I feel I can't watch them all. Unfortunately, I got a life outside of YouTube. Tomorrow's my crochet guild. I get to play show and tell, show them everything I've made, including this hat and the doily I made the week before. Okay, so Timmy says, how are you doing, Anita? And I want to know, Timmy, how are you doing? I haven't seen you around in my lives in a while. I do a lot of lives. I like to communicate with my people. And yes, you are my people. I'm working on the wild and free top. That's what the thumbnail was for this live. I hope you don't mind. I repeat my pictures for my thumbnails. Anita says, we subscribe to so many channels to show support, but there is no way to watch them all. I'm good. Finishing up a late dinner because I spent the day with my parents. Well, good for you. I wish I could spend the day with my mom. She sent me this top, by the way, and the top that I wore yesterday, and about 7 other tops. I'll wear them all eventually. Just didn't get to wear them all yet because I just got them yesterday in the mail. My mom is a master shopper. She once went to a grocery store and used all her coupons and sales, and they ended up paying her back. My parents and his wife are in Missouri, and I'm East Coast. Yeah, my mom's in Connecticut. I know the deal. And I'm in Kansas. But getting to spend time with your parents is always good. So, yeah, I'm working on the Gen Ivy top, the Wild and Free. I'm only 40 miles from mine, but with gas prices, I don't get to go as often as I'd like. I'd go crazy if I was that far away from mine. Timmy says, no, not necessarily, Michelle. So I forgot what that was a comment to. Sorry, Timmy. I got a package ready to mail out to the grand prize winner of the um, Christmas in July fairies. He's too busy with his wife, and she says I'm in the abyss of. I'm sorry. And Timmy. But I can't watch all the videos either. Especially some people they stay online on purpose for half an hour, and they could shorten their videos up to under 20 minutes. And there's only so much time in the day especially for those of us that work or have other things going on besides YouTube. Oh, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy, he never wanted me, so his loss. The one he wanted was my twin brother, and he passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Timmy. Yeah, I agree. His loss, definitely. When he gets sick and he's gonna um he's gonna regret it. Timmy says yes, so moving forward I am. Good. Um, I wanted to show you my progress on this top. This is what I've got so far for the top. And I'm using this yarn, which is from Hobie. It's a 2-weight. His wife was a nurse, but her health is worse than his. Wow. And Anita says, my dad always wanted a boy, but he got 4 girls and has been perfectly happy with that. Good. I was the youngest of, my parents had 3 boys before me. The first one died shortly after he was born. He was born with an intestine sticking out back in 1960. And they didn't have ultrasounds then, so nobody knew about the problems he had. So he died shortly after he was born. Thank you, Anita. And then my mother had trouble getting pregnant and carrying to term because she had 2 miscarriages. And then 4 years after my oldest brother died, my other brother, my current oldest brother, was born in 64. My next brother was born in 66, and I was born in 68. And then when we moved to Canada when I was 6, and when I was 8, I got hit by a car and I almost died 3 times. I stopped breathing. Bad accident. So my parents almost lost their only girl. And the doctors put my parents through hell by telling them that your daughter's not going to make it. She'll never walk, even if she does live. She'll forget everything. She won't know who you are. They were so terrible to my parents. Thank you, Anita. It's going to be, that's great, Anita. My dad has one biological daughter and three others that are, he chooses them over the one. Wow. I'm sorry about that, Timmy. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to my crochet guild meeting in the morning. Thank you, Timmy. And then I'm gonna go visit with a lady from our church. She wants me to teach her how to crochet. So we'll start and we'll see how it goes. Oops. Do you still have your mom, Timmy? Susan, you back on live again? Yes, I am. Because why not? I'm done with my hat. I'm still working on the Gen Ivy top, which is gonna take a long time, but I'm understanding it now. The beginning I had trouble with. Timmy says, no, Anita, she passed back in 2001 before the Twin Towers happened. Anita says, Michelle, I'd say a lot of lives were lost due to not enough medical knowledge years ago. Yes. Anita says, hi, Susan. And Anita says, I'm sorry, Timmy. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Sorry that you're going through that, Timmy. It's not fair. So tomorrow will probably not be on very much because I have a crochet guild meeting at 10 a.m. So I leave here at 9:30. And then I'm going to meet a friend to help teach her how to crochet. And then I have to come home and see my husband when he gets off work. And then I have another meeting tomorrow night. Crochet Guild meeting. And hopefully afterwards I could come home and get online, either a live or a tutorial or something. I put out a tutorial today, Susan. I don't know if you saw that. about crocheting in circles. Timmy says, no worries, Anita, because I'm better off. Well, it's still unfortunate what you've got to go through, Timmy. My dad passed away back in 2004 at the young age of 68. Susan says, yes, I did see it earlier. Good. Hi, Susan. How are you? Peppermint. Did you finish it? Yes, I did, and I'm wearing it, and there are no ends sticking out anywhere. Not even on the inside. I worked them in. Timmy says she's wearing her hat. Anita says, well, family doesn't have to be blood, thankfully. Timmy says, oh, I agree, Anita. Peppermint says, can I see the brim close up? Yes, you can. Do you see? I can't see like that, but this is the brim close up. It may not be perfectly even, but it's my first project where I successfully did this reverse single crochet, and I'm pretty proud of it. Your hat is very nice, said Susan. Thank you. Timmy says, nice. Peppermint says, oh, it is good and looks beautiful. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm going to bring it to Crochet Guild tomorrow to show everybody, because I'm pretty proud of it too. So tomorrow, after my Crochet Guild meeting in the morning, I'm going to meet one of my friends from church, and I'm going to teach her how to crochet. Timmy says, reverse single crochet? Heck, I just learned about crochet thread. Oh, I knew about crochet thread. I've crocheted many doilies with it. And Susan Peppermint says, is it your first hat you ever made? No, not my first hat, but my first time doing reverse single crochet. My first time doing this kind of edging on a project. So I'm kind of proud of it. I was in Liz's live Zingo earlier, but after the first person won first Zingo game, I decided I'm done. And I got off, and then I went to see Laura's live, but she already was done. Sounds difficult, that reverse single crochet. I thought it was at first. This one wasn't as bad as when they wanted me to do that for my Casablanca afghan. I ended up not doing it for the Casablanca afghan. I did regular single crochet in the front loop only because I needed to keep the back loop free for the next round. Anita says, Timmy, it's easy. I was having problems with it because they wanted me to do it in this Casablanca afghan in the back or front loop only. And I had a hard time with it. Timmy says, I've learned most of my crocheting by myself, so learning more in chats. All right. They wanted me to do a reverse single crochet here and here and this one, and I couldn't do it. So I did regular single crochets in the front loop only, the regular way. And then I had the back loop to do my, here is the star stitch. And now I'm just working on my wild and free top. And see, there it is. Ain't that pretty? About 44 years ago. Well, cool. You've been crocheting a long time. My mom taught me the basics about 46 years ago. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Thank you, Timmy. It can be sparkly and everything. See, it's got the sparkles all over. Isn't that pretty? And it's gonna fade in color because I'm working from the outside in. Yep, about 44 years ago, that's how a lot learned. Yep. My mom had to teach me how to crochet right-handed. I'm left-handed, but I had to learn to crochet using my right hand. So I still crochet with my right hand, even though I shake. Timmy says, but a bit, just a bit, but I do know many other crafts, teaching others online in chats and in person. All right. And Anita says, I haven't tried the star stitch yet. It's pretty. What is zingy? Liz has Zingo, like bingo, live every Sunday night and Wednesday night. Timmy says, Michelle, that's keeping your hands mobile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zingo. What kinds of crafting do you do, Timmy? Asks Anita. Liz who? Liz Crochet and More. She's got a YouTube channel. You're welcome. I was in there live earlier today for the first game. Actually, I missed part of it because my husband was talking to me. So, of course, husbands come first. I'm not going to tell him to shut up so I could play the game. Right? You're welcome, Susan Peppermint. So in her game, you choose 7 numbers and you play, and she calls out the numbers, and I don't think I could do that. I don't want to do games like that, especially since I never know what my schedule is going to be. Timmy says I do Navajo American beading, regalia, knitting, embroidery, making crafts with Scout's leather ornaments, making something out of nothing with its and bits. So Timmy does it all. Do you crochet too? You didn't mention crochet in there. Native, not Navajo. Native American. I read that wrong, I guess, because I see it's native. Okay. Do you crochet too? Because it's not listed. Of course I do crochet. Figured I'd ask. Because it's not in your list. Crochet is my main craft. I do a little bit of, I like making earrings and stitch markers. I prefer earrings over stitch markers. The Native American beading is beautiful. Do you have videos? Anita wants to know. Timmy says, I'm Salagi, aka Cherokee, with baby sister, while baby sister is the Navajo. Okie dokie. No, Anita, but I can teach it, said Timmy. Salagi, aka Salagi. Okie dokie. Anita, can you read music? Timmy asks. I can, but I'm not very good at it anymore because I haven't played the piano or organ in about 18 years. Salasky. Salasky. Celesky. No, I wish I did, said Anita. Celesky. Do you think these hats would sell? I won't be using the expensive yarn that I bought when I make more of these, or if I make more of these. But this was Queensland yarn, specialty yarn from a specialty yarn store. If you can read music, you can do beading, but native beading is different because we know tricks that's usually not shared or taught. Interesting. Awesome. I got 6 people in here. 3 of you are talking. 3 are lurking. Anita says, I love to hear the Native American language spoke too. It is beautiful, but unfortunately, I don't understand it. Timmy says, I know an elder that doesn't know the tricks I know. That's awesome, Timmy. No worries, Anita. I'm learning 3 other native languages. Awesome. I speak French. I don't know Native American languages, even though I have some Indian in me. Anita says, I thought I'd try to make my grandson a headdress once. Watch some videos. It looks so complicated. I bet it does. I don't think I would try it. I'll stick to crocheting. Anita tribe? What tribe are you, Anita? Anita says I speak hillbilly. Timmy says certain tribes have specific tribal headdresses. I didn't know that. But it stands to reason that they wouldn't all be the same. Peppermint Stitches says I speak English. So do I, Anita. or Susan. So did my mother, Anita. Spoke hillbilly. And Anita says Cherokee because I was always told we had Cherokee blood, but I don't know if it's true. I've got Mi'kmaq from the Northeast. Canada, Fort Kent, Maine, way northern Maine. That's where my parents are from. My father's great grandmother was dark brown, had dark brown skin, very dark brown. She looked like she didn't fit in with the rest of the family. Yep, Micmac. That's what it is. Okay, Timmy says, okay, gotcha, Anita. I know things I can share with you anonymously. And Micmac. Yep, that's my tribe. They say my mother's grandmother was also from the Micmac tribe. Timmy says, well, Cherokee people had turban-like headdresses. Not anonymously, but anon, meaning later. I don't know. We don't use that term nowadays to mean later. Yeah, I've heard it before, but like in old time historical romance movies or novels or something like that. Or poetry. I hadn't heard that in a very long time. Anita says, so the video I was watching was wrong anyway, then. Probably. You can't believe everything you read on the internet or watch on YouTube. Susan says, I was adopted, so I don't know, but they said I had Native Indian in me. Timmy says, yes, it was only Plains people had the headdresses with lots of feathers. Anita says, I would love that, Timmy. Susan, no worries. My father's family of 12, 9 were adopted out. Wow. Susan said, wow. Yes, it is still going on, placing Native kids with non-Native people. Wow. Oops. I keep doing the same thing and making mistakes. But at least I'm catching myself before I really make a mess or get far into the project. Anita says, I'm sure that's losing a lot of the traditions and languages. Tammy says, kids, not kiss. Yep. But I do know others who catch those abusers of these kids and they get the children so they can learn their heritage. And Timmy says, well, not necessarily anymore. So today I got a package ready. It's on the counter over there for the grand prize winner of the Christmas in July fairies. Yeah, I'm running late, but I finally got it packed up and ready to mail out. So I'll go to the post office tomorrow. Hopefully, get it weighed and have it shipped. Anyway, I'll be having to go make my dinner, then talk to my spouse. Okay, Demi. It's good talking to you. Thanks for coming in. Anita says, Timmy, can you tell me if Aziza is really a Native American name? Timmy says, more than likely, Anita. Thanks. Have a great night, Timmy. Thanks for coming in, Timmy. Okay, y'all take care. Be safe. No worries. Be happy. Okie dokie, Timmy.
Hello, live girl. Everything on the show is on live.
Susan is saying, hi, Casey.
Hello, Susan. They finally got to see me.
Yep.
I was a ghost until you went live tonight.
What's that?
I was a ghost until you went live tonight.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you very much, Michelle and Anita. You're welcome. Hi, Susan, says Timmy. Susan says it's good to see what you look like.
What's that?
Susan said it's good to see what you look like.
Old, fat, and gray.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go shower. You're out today, work.
Yeah. Anita says hi, and Peppermint Stitches says, how handsome. What's that?
I gotta put my glasses
Uh,
away.
yeah. She says, how handsome.
Oh. Are you jealous yet? I would be either. But thank you.
He says, thank you, Susan. He went to play pickleball this afternoon into the evening. And of course, when he's gone, that's when I get online. And I didn't get off. And I worked on this too. Got my hat finished, got that package packed up. No problem. He likes that game. Yes, he does. His knees and ankles pay for it, but he likes it. And it's good cardio for him, good exercise. I work my butt off in Pilates because I don't have the eye-hand coordination that's required for the game. I think you embarrassed him, says Anita. Probably. He asked me if I'm jealous yet. As long as you don't gush over him, I'm okay. Excuse me, you have no butt? What are you talking about, Susan? He was always told he has a bubble butt, like his mother. You said you worked your butt off. Oh, okay. That's a joke. You have no butt. Okay, I get you. I do, but I'm working on it. Trying to get more in shape. Get stronger and fitter, and so that I can do everything I need to do work wise and I want to look good for my daughter's wedding. And I want to be able to dance at my daughter's wedding. More than just like a slow dance like I did at my son's wedding. Does Casey like to dance? Slow dance. He doesn't like fast dancing unless he's drunk. I try not to get him drunk. Bye, Anita. Have a blessed night and sweet dreams. Because Anita's got to eat. Y'all have a great night. You too. Thanks for coming in, Anita. I appreciate you all so much. Keeping me company while I struggle with this. Can't wait till it's done so I can move on with more projects. So, Anita, what are you doing this week? Sorry, not Anita, Susan. What are your plans this week? Are you going to plant the garlic? No, it's too early in the season. You gotta wait till you get cooler weather before you plant it. I did it again. Same old thing. Take care of the dogs, trying to take care of the shingles and crochet. My health isn't so good, so I have to rest a lot. I'm working on improving my health, but I'm in the same boat you are. I need to rest a lot. I have arthritis in my lower back. When I bend over to do stuff, even to fold laundry on my bed or something, it's my back starts hurting. And it doesn't take long. When the time is right, my husband said he was going to plant it. Good. If you need help, look up YouTube videos on planting garlic seeds. I've seen people plant the bulbs, the cloves, and I've never done done that because my husband's grandmother used to tell me that the seeds grow on top, and that's always the way it's worked for us. So, and I'll show you my garlic, the cloves. Go get them. I find we got a lot of garlic this year, but this is a clove of one of the cloves we got. Here's a bigger clove. They're not ginormous, but they're very potent. They're strong. Okay, so I'm on oxygen 24/7, so it makes it difficult. Okay. But we got a lot this year. Last year we didn't get much garlic. Some of our cloves don't even look like cloves, they look like onions because they look round. Whereas these, you can see that there's little round things in there. Some of our garlic doesn't, it's round. It's not bumpy like that. Although I don't see any round ones in here yet. Here's one. This one is cylindrical. It's not bumpy. But it still tastes like garlic. So I just wanted to show that to you. We must have about 20 cloves of garlic here, maybe more. And we've got some individual garlic cloves in another container. I eat one a day, raw. No, I don't care much for the taste of it, but you know what? For my health, I'll do it. You have arthritis in your back also. You've had 37 knee surgeries, 3 ankle surgeries, fibromyalgia, heart problems. Wow. Wow, 37 knee surgeries. Wow. 3 ankle surgeries. Wow. I'm sorry, Susan. I'll be praying for you. Yeah, I was going through my books, and I need to crochet more. Yeah, I need to crochet more. I need to crochet some of the projects in my books. Look at those baby hats. Aren't they cute? They're called pixie hats. Pixie. Pixie hats. Well, anyway. Look at the baby romper. Isn't that adorable? Mm, spring garden dress. That is so cute. I'm gonna have to make that. Hoping for a granddaughter. So cute. Look at that baby with the little dress. That is so adorable. Oh, I love it. To fit 6 to 18 months. So sweet. Yep. I'm trying to see what size yarn they use. Southwest Trading Company, Tofutsi's 50% superwash wool, 25% soy silk, 22.5% cotton, 2.5% chitin, 465 yards, 3.5 ounces. It doesn't tell me, but it says to use a B hook, 2.25 millimeter, or size you need to obtain correct gauge, and C hook, 2.75 millimeter. So these are very small yard. Um, this adorable little sundress adjusts to fit. One side is left open and is closed for wearing with the ribbon. Blocking will lengthen and enhance the lacy pattern in the skirt. But it doesn't say really what size yarn. Okay, baby yarn. Yeah, so cute. Sorry. And that's just one of my books. And I've found like 3 or 4 things I want to make out of it. But anyway. So how are you doing, Susan? I have some baby patterns that are absolutely adorable, I'm sure. Baby patterns usually are absolutely adorable. I've got some work basket magazines from back in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. They belonged to my husband's grandmother. So some of the family members took some of the work baskets, but I have the rest of them. I made a dress out of one of them for my niece when she was young. You have them too, huh? Cool. Not all of them have crochet patterns that I would like to make. But it was either I take them or they go in the trash. Because nobody else in the family crochets other than me and my mother-in-law or are into crafts. I know you hate to see stuff like that go in the trash. Yeah. It may happen, but I think I'd rather give it to Goodwill and let them see if anybody else, or bring them to my crochet guild if I need to get rid of them. A friend of my mother's mother needed and crocheted, and she gave me all her books that she had. So I have some that are from the 1920s. Wow. Hi Lisa, how are you? It's so good to see you. Knitted, not needed. Okay. I'm glad you're doing well, Lisa. What are you up to today? Peppermint Stitches says, hi, Lisa. So what are you up to today, Lisa? Because it's Monday over there, right? In Australia? I wanted to show you my progress. The finger or thumbnail for this live was this top that I started crocheting. I've been working on it a little bit more. I didn't get much farther though. I think I'm on the next round. Yes, Monday and going to the shops. Wonderful. By the shops, you mean you're going to the stores shopping? I finished my hat today. It's called the bucket hat. And I'm going to bring it to my crochet guild tomorrow too. Yes, this is the Jen and Ivy top. To buy stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is the Jen and Ivy top. Isn't that pretty? Thank you. I like the color, and it's gonna get lighter as I work down more. And I've got another skein of this, another cake of this. This came out of the middle, so. But yeah, I got another cake of it. Thank you, Susan. It is beautiful. And it's sparkly. I like the sparkles. Maritza, hola. How are you? Peppermint likes the sparkles too. What do you think, Maritza? This is my Jen and Ivy top. Wild and free so far. I like it. Love it. Good. And Susan likes it too. Thank you, Maritza and Susan. And I finished my bucket hat today. What are you working on, Maritza? Ooh. It's been a kind of long day. This is what I have left of that yarn. Hey, Lisa, this is what I have left of the Queensland yarn. I don't know what I can make with just this much. It's a 4-weight yarn, worsted weight. I just finished a baby blanket. Good for you. What time is it there for me? It is almost 9 o'clock p.m. at night. Do a scarf blanket. What's a scarf blanket? A granny square with all leftovers. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I had a half of a ball, and I bought a whole other ball to do this because I needed just over one ball. But that other half a ball was from, I bought a ball to, or a skein of this to make a doily. And I did that, and then I bought this, another ball to make this hat. Let me show you the doily. I'll be right back. Here is the doily I made with this same yarn, where you use up all your scraps of wool and make a blanket. Okay, I can do that. Thank you, Lisa. You like this? This is a pattern made. The pattern is from a lady that I go to the crochet guild with, and she taught a class on it. And that's the class I went to last week. And then this past Saturday, I went to her other class, and she said, I will need just over a skein, like 2 skeins, to do this. But since I had half a skein left, I just used 1 skein. That's what I was trying to say with granny squares. I make a bunch of granny squares with all my leftovers, and then I make a blanket with all of them. That's great. I've done used granny stripes, made stripes with my leftover yarn and made blankets that way. That's a good idea, peppermint stitches. Yep, that is a good idea. Make granny squares with this, and good idea. But this feels so much different than all the yarn you can buy here. And then I buy mostly acrylic, so it's very different than 60 cotton and 40 acrylic. But great idea. I got 3 people in here and 9 thumbs. Good. You're welcome, Susan. So tomorrow after my crochet guild meeting, I'm gonna meet a friend for after lunch to teach her how to crochet. She's in her 60s. She always wanted to learn, but she was given this stuff, a crochet hook, an acrylic. I don't like acrylic hooks. I'm going to give her a metal hook, and she's got some yarn to practice with. I was working on my shawl last night, and my yarn decided to barf and tangle and barf. I had to take it all apart and spend an hour rewrapping it. Yeah, it's happened to me too. Sometimes right in the middle of a tutorial video where I had to cancel the video and restart it. Or pause the video, and then it ends up dying and I have to start another video to finish the tutorial. So it happens. Yarn barf. Oh, it's a pain. Yes, it is. Lisa says, I have to go now, Michelle. Thanks for the chat. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Good night or goodbye. All right. I'm going to have to go to Susan because I'm tired. Now, have a blessed night, Lisa. You too, Susan. I'll be keeping you in my prayers, Susan. Maritza, if you're still here, I'm going to get going. All right. And whoever else is here. Says there's 2 people here. Okay, you too, Michelle. Thanks again for your prayers. You're welcome. I hope you sleep well and have a good day. Good night, sleep, and have a good day tomorrow. I'll be back on in the morning with a devotional, and then we'll see what I do from there. Okay? Thank you. Bye now. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. Bye.